This is not a good way to start. Hey guys, it is July 1st, so it is the official start of Camp Nano July 2020. It's a rough start. And it doesn't even really have to do anything with what I'm writing because I literally just got to doing that. It's already 11 o'clock at night. The past couple nights I haven't slept well, so I've been exhausted. Just like, don't anybody talk to me. I hate the world right now. I need to sleep and possibly eat. But just like, I need a whole new body because this thing ain't working. So I came home today and ate, and then I took a nap for about an hour and a half. Or some kind of nap because people kept texting, and then I just rolling over and it's whatever. So at 9:30 I woke up to make sure I wrote today. And I know there's like no actual pressure to do anything, but I haven't written anything the past couple days because I was trying to set up things to write today. So I started writing probably just before 10. I have 950 words done. I want to say 90% of that was new words that I wrote. The other little bit was from the old draft because I actually have not started writing the Kuro Kenshin novel today. I had every intention of just working on that this month, and then of course last minute inspiration where I'm like, oh yeah, I know what to do with that scene now that I was stuck on. Go figure. So I'm working on that. It's a bit slow going and I don't know if it'll stay later, but at least like I broke it and got started. I'm still so tired. And it sucks because I have so many things that I need to get done. But we're still doing it. That's kind of be it for day one. I'm exhausted, but I did the thing, barely. And yeah, I really hope I can sleep well tonight and have energy when I come home tomorrow and do more, and then also be productive in life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. Hello, it is Tuesday. And I got a lot of sleep last night, so I'm feeling a lot better. Ready to work on writing today. First I gotta shower. I have to shower and I have to eat, and then yes, writing time. So here we are. Did I mention it was July 2nd? Yeah, because it's the second day of Nano. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but hey, that's what it is. It is 9 o'clock now. I just finished my 100 minutes of writing, and I got in 1,687 words. Not bad. But I guess that's about my average pace, would be like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get 1,600 or whatever. So the scene, I think, has gone pretty well. I might have to go back into it later and set up a couple more questions in it. I'll have to actually, like, when I go through revisions, like, reread it all, obviously, and figure out if it's actually like a complete chapter or if I'm missing a couple things. But the scene is moving on, and part of what was chapter 6, all these numbers are just irrelevant. But what had happened in the past version of the draft is now the beginning of the next chapter for the sister, and I think that might tie in a little better with the setup for what's coming, perhaps. Kind of trying to not necessarily learn how to structure chapters better, but I guess it kind of is that, so that each chapter kind of has its own little, not, I guess maybe it's a mini arc or like a purpose. Pretty happy with where it is right now, and yeah, that's my writing for today. So I probably should do some dishes because here I am in the kitchen and I'm looking, I'm like, oh, the dishes need to get done. So I'll probably do the dishes real quick. A small part of me wants to play video games, but I know that's a very dangerous road. And then another part of me wants to work on my website, all these things. So I don't know what's gonna happen. All you guys need to know is 1,687 words today and moving on. Tomorrow is another day with another 100 minutes of writing, and we'll see what we do. Hey guys, it is July 4th, 2020. I'm just still starting out with CAMPNANO. I'm a little bit kind of struggling with writing today because now my brain's all like, you should just go for self-publishing and do all the awesome things. So I'm just thinking of everything I should, could, and want to do with that. Still not a final decision whether I'm gonna just do all the self-publishing or try to traditionally publish my current novel. Pros and cons to both sides. I've self-published before and I kind of remember what was fun about it. So I'd like to do it again. I need to edit the past couple videos because I'm really bad at uploading. So that's something I need to get better at. And I've been looking at which computer I'm going to get, and I think I know at least which, like, you know, tower or whatever that I'm getting. It's hard to commit to paying for it. Even though it's not that much because it's a refurbished HP, but it'll be able to do what I need to do with video editing and digital art, I believe. I've been putting this off for so long. I just need to do it. I just need to bite the bullet and do it. But it's a little after 6, I think. I'm going to take a brain break and try to finish my audiobook that I'm listening to, which is awesome, by the way. I can't remember the title. I just know it's the Peter Pan's a tale. So we're going to see how that goes. I know I just need to sit down and write and get that done. My brain just wants to do all the things, and therefore it's doing nothing. Oh well. Hey guys, what's up? It's Hala again, and it is July 4th, so happy Independence Day. I'm filming this as I'm waiting for last week's, or the week before's video to export so I can put it on YouTube. I never really talked about what my goals were for CAMPNANO, so I'm going to take this opportunity while I'm waiting for the video to export to talk about that. Initially, my goals were to write every day for 100 minutes. I wanted to also take this opportunity to use CAMPNANO to adapt my self-published graphic novels into an actual novel with some illustrations, and, you know, just focus on the month because I wouldn't have to worry so much about making up the outline or whatever because it's already made. I'm just adapting it and making some revisions. That was my plan for the 29th and the 30th. And then the 1st, when I was sitting down to write, I worked on my current novel project with the brother and the sister. And I worked on the sister's chapter. And it was fine. I loved it. It was great. So I guess I ended up needing to say I was going to do it so that I felt like I had permission to do it if I was inspired to or wanted to do it that day. I switched the camera angle. Woo! Because my hand was getting tired. I need a tripod. So many things. But also, this past Tuesday, we had a guest agent in our workshop who did a Q&A with us and presented some things. And so I had asked her, primarily like, hey, I've got these self-published graphic novels. Is it gonna affect anything? Or like, what's the industry or your general outlook on, like, if I adapt that into a novel? Can I release artwork for my current project? What can I do? Because again, as someone who's self-published before, I'm used to having that control and freedom to post and show off whatever I want before it's actually printed. And she's like, well, it really depends on your editor. Like if I got an agent and they picked up my current novel, like they would say when you can release your cover, when you can do ABC. As far as my self-published stuff, as long as I keep that under the pen name that I self-published, shouldn't be a problem. Now, the biggest, not quite concern, but the biggest flaw in going for traditional publishing is that wait. You're waiting to get an agent, you're waiting for the editor to pick it up, and then you're still waiting for it to get on bookshelves. I don't know if I want to wait. Doesn't mean like I'm going to finish this draft and publish it right away. It just means when I feel that this is finished, I want you guys to be able to read it as soon as possible. Now, I haven't made any official decisions yet. It's just a very strong idea that I'm cradling, but we'll see how the process goes. I do intend to at least query and see how the process goes, see if it does get picked up, but I will most likely not wait too terribly long to move on, and not to like other stories and like the projects, but like this, the world that I'm working in is pretty big right now, so it's more moving on with publishing it myself. Well, we got time because this draft ain't done. So to quickly summarize, I guess, my new goals for Camp Nano, I will keep doing weekly videos of some format. I will do my best to write as much as I can. I'm not setting a word count goal. I'm going to keep trying to do the 100 minutes a day, but instead of it just being like 100 minutes a day of writing only. Maybe I'll work on my self-published graphic novel website, or I'll do some research. I do think watching YouTube videos from other authors is kind of research. Yeah. I will just simply be dedicating 100 minutes to furthering this information and creative bank, and also outputting creativity. So that's a very loose goal. It's not one I usually choose because I like having concrete goals I can see. But until I get a handle on what I'm actually doing, as well as get my new computer, I am seriously about to buy it tomorrow. Like, I think I have the one I want picked out. It's just a matter of me clicking the buy now, or, you know, add to cart button and doing it. So I gotta do that. And then things will be faster. I will update you guys again next week and try to get a regular schedule going. I really want to work more on my social media platform, primarily here on YouTube and Instagram. So it's really gonna be just me reinventing, rebranding, and relearning all the things I used to do when I was self-publishing. So I think it's gonna be fun, actually. I do miss parts of it. It's gonna be a learning process, so probably a little different than some other people out there, but also not so different. So, but you know, a month or so from now, I'll be on top of it. I'll be on top of it. Yeah, perfect. Anywho, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna go. I'm waiting for this video to export, but I'm gonna go do something, and I will talk to you guys again in a week. See ya.